DJ's exclusive, baby.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Butter. P-Butter to be exact. Just had to tap in with y'all real quick, man, because I don't know if y'all know, but I will be in attendance for the Apex Couture magazine release party, man. I want y'all to be there, too. I need everybody to pull up, you know what I'm saying? It's backed up by the worldwide infamous Fleet DJs, you feel me? November 13th from 4 to 8 p.m. So tickets is out. You can get them right now, so ain't no reason why you can't come. Apex Couture magazine release party, November 13th from 4 to 8. I see y'all there, man.
Time to give them what they want.
Apex Couture magazine release party, Saturday, November 13th from 4 to 8. 315 Ferguson Drive, Orlando, Florida 32805. Make sure to purchase your tickets on Eventbrite. Search Apex Couture magazine. See you there.
Fleet Nation on the Fleet DJ Radio. Fleet DJ Radio. DJ Radio.
Welcome back, good people, to another episode of Coture Conversations. I am Antoine Wright, your gracious host. Yeah, you guys got to excuse me, man. I've been out for a minute. I know y'all know the release party is coming up really soon, man. So it's been a lot going on with the release party, but I had to stop my busy schedule to stop and chop it up with somebody that's doing some great work. All right, I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Go ahead, man.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Hollywood Jade.
That's right. So, man, you got a lot going on. Talk about a lot of your work. I know you do choreography. Is that correct?
That is correct. I am a choreographer based here in Toronto, Canada, but I've worked extensively throughout the U.S., like Miami, New York, L.A., I haven't done too much work in Atlanta, actually, when I think about it. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, man. The A getting it all. You know, slide down here to Orlando or something, man. Atlanta getting all the work, man. Y'all let some of that work come down our way. But yeah, so you work with a lot of great people. What made you get into, doing choreography?
Oh wow. I guess for me what it really is like dance has always been such a vital part of my life. Like I'm a lover of music, and once I figured out at a young age of putting music and movement together, it was like I had found the holy grail. And yeah, it's something that I've always innately did. Even when I was in elementary school, like I would connect a bunch of extension cords and bring the tape deck outside from the classroom, and I line all my friends up and be like, guys, it goes right hand, left hand. Like since I was literally in like the third grade, I've been a choreographer. I just didn't know that's what I was doing, So,
wow.
Yeah, it took some time to figure out what the title was.
I never, man, I think that's like amazing because I've never been able to get no rhythm. When I was younger, because I was growing up in the 80s and 90s, so when we used to do our little skating, I used to get with the family and, we'll put our little routines together. Yeah. But as I got older, no rhythm. I can't bust no moves, man. I got a little two-step. So when I see somebody that can do what you do, I think it's amazing, man. So how has the journey been growing in learning yourself with choreography?
It's funny you say that. You grew up in the 80s and the 90s. I'm older than I look, so I also am a product of the 80s and 90s, which is when it was really good. Like when music videos were music videos, and artists were dancing and moving, whether they were doing Janet Jackson level of dance or if they were doing a Whitney Houston two-step. There was still some element of movement that was incorporated. And I always saw that and wanted to emulate that and do that. But of course, being Canadian, I realized that these are Americans, right? And I hadn't really seen too many Canadians doing it on that level until I went and did my research and figured out that there were people here doing it. But like the information just wasn't readily available to me like it was coming from the US. So I really had no idea how I was going to be able to accomplish this goal of being in music videos and in movies and on TV. And when I graduated from high school, I met my first mentor and I joined their company, and they really opened my eyes to the possibilities of being in this industry. And super grateful for that experience because through them, I really found my voice of being a choreographer, because I'm a dancer first. Like dance is my first love, So, but I've always had this gift of being able to translate music into movement.
Work. that I like the way you said that. Translate music into movement. That is where my legs and my body will never get it together. You know what I'm saying? But I think do you feel like you're able to express yourself through dancing and choreography?
Oh my God, absolutely. Like it's been the saving grace for me when I don't have words. It's what I use to express. Like I've suffered a lot of tremendous loss in my life. Like I've lost 2 of my brothers, and when I couldn't express vocally and verbally how I was feeling, I was able to translate it into choreography and movement, and that's my release. You know, like if I'm frustrated and I put on the right playlist, I can dance it all out. If I'm happy and I put on the right playlist, I can dance it all out. If I, you know, there's no real emotion that I can't express through movement.
Wow, man. And you get to help other people do that as well with the man. That's got to be amazing. Well, I'm glad that you told me that you kind of came up in my era, because a lot of times everybody knows, anybody watch my show, I interview a lot of people that are the younger persuasion, and you know, I kind of say things and they're like, they don't know. I'm like, yeah, y'all
goes over their head.
Yo, listen, the 80s, the 90s, and I would say the early 2000s. Those first 4 years. yeah, you know what I'm saying? Those years were, for I would say for music, for the building of our culture, were very important, and you had to be there. Y'all youngins wasn't there, so you missed out on it, but you had to be there. And I talked to my
I'm gonna even take it. I would even go back, like, because honestly, when you think about Motown and the late 60s and early 70s, that's really when Black music and colored folks started really getting put on the map. So like that time period was really transformative, because that's what led into the 80s and then the 90s, when hip hop and R&B really exploded and became pop music. So, you
know, and the thing is, what's crazy about those eras, we appreciated that time before us. So, you know, my dad would listen to Otis Redding, he would listen to the Isley Brothers, Earth, Wind and Fire. I mean, we used to rock out to that when I was young. We didn't see it like, oh man, that's that old, you know. And like when I go back and listen to some of the music from my day, my kids, my son, I was listening to Busta Rhymes with my son, and I was just, I was giving him a history lesson. I was like, dude, do you hear the skill? You know, the way this guy is able to put these words together and you understand everything he's saying. And my son was like, no, I don't understand anything he's saying. Oh,
they don't get it. They don't understand how lyrically blessed it is when he said, hit you with no delay. And so what you saying, yo, silly with my 9 milli, what the do, yo, come on, man. Like, listen. And you know, I get in the mood with them and I'm like, you hear that? And they just looking like, nah. Blank. Nah,
you know,
we are on the same wavelength. Don't worry.
Whoa. Okay, cool. So listen,
the references won't go over my head.
I want to get into your you got a big endeavor right now, the Canada Drag Race. Please talk to us about that, because listen. And when I was talking to my wife about you, I was looking, and I saw a picture of you with my homie Gary Beals, man. That's bro right there, man. So
that's my fam.
Yeah, that's bro. Good guy, man. Makes great music. Shout out to Gary, man. But I was
shout out Gary.
Talk about the experience of being able to work on that platform, especially something that's spearheaded by the great Wu Paul, man. Come on, man. Is that like?
It's actually it's really a surreal experience, and the more time that I've had to, because we film months in advance, right? And then we sign these contracts, so I can't talk about it. But now that it's out and everyone's talking about it, I'm literally reliving the experience of being there like it happened last week. Wow. And what's great about being a part of this team and this show is that even in 2 years, I've gone from just being the resident choreographer to being a guest judge. And that symbolizes to me that there is growth and room for expansion within this franchise. And I think that's super important for a Black queer man like myself to have a space where he's not only welcomed, but he's celebrated, and they see the value in me holistically. I'm not just someone who comes in and makes up dance steps. They're like, no, you have a point of view and you have a perspective that our audience needs to hear and got the chance to hear. And I'm so happy for how well it all translated. Like, my DMs have been nothing but showered with blessings and love, and it feels really great.
Yes,
it's taken a long time to get here, but it feels really great.
Man, listen, trust. I can definitely relate to that type of grind, man. And it does not come overnight. That does not come overnight, man. It takes a long time to build. I would say with me, especially with my publication and the, the things I have going on, being standing on your word, building good relationships, that will take you a long way. And it's open up. The love is going to come in, and it takes time to build. But once you build that trust in your brand, man, once you flip that switch, the lights are on, and it's a wrap, man. It's go time. So I think that's what I can see. When I see you on the show, and I'm proud to see that, man. Somebody come from where you come from and make it to that level, because, like, listen, RuPaul is the GOAT. How do you ever get a chance to hang out or just soak up?
Oh my gosh, no. I have not yet met RuPaul. And
oh my God.
Trust me, when I do, I was talking to a friend of mine about this the other day. I said, I really hope that when I meet him, it is in an intimate setting where we can actually sit and have an exchange, because I am living out my wildest fantasies and my greatest dreams, because this individual chose decades ago to stand in their truth and live out their wildest dreams. And to see what RuPaul has been able to do with supermodel work, CoverGirl, and turn this into a whole global franchise, I just want to sit and pick this man's brain for like 30 minutes.
I would love to. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't, that type of work and his resume, his legacy cannot be denied, period. I mean,
listen, the most awarded person for the Emmys, for like the most awarded, no one has won more awards than this individual. And the thing that I love about it is for something that is so queer and is so taboo, or was so taboo, and now has become this like household phenomenon, and it's insane. Like, it's so good. I'm so happy to be a part of that legacy.
Yes, and that's exactly what I was just about to say. To even be a part of that, I know it has to be a great feeling, man. So listen, tell the people where they can catch the show, where they can follow you, talk about it, give it to them.
Actually, I just launched a website today, and my website is www.hollywoodjade.com. If you go there, it'll link you to all my socials, to videos of past work. I did a premiere party last weekend for my episode, which was like a whole movie. Like, it was literally it was insane. And yeah, so like, you can find me there. You can follow me on Instagram at Hollywood Jade. And those are the two main places right now to connect with me and get a better sense of who I am as a person and as a creative.
Yes, man. Listen, I want to thank you for taking the time out to chop it up with me, man. I think it's such a great vibe, man. I can feel it. I can feel your spirit, man. I can feel it through the screen. Great energy, man. So I see you definitely going places, and that meeting, man. Listen, I'm gonna tap in with you. If you ever get to sit down with RuPaul, please tell me what that experience is like, man. Because I know that's gonna be a lot of greatness and a lot to take in. His energy is big. You know what I mean? So
and the pouring in is the part that I'm looking forward to the most. I'm really open in my journey right now to learn. Like, I know a lot, and I've accumulated a lot of knowledge in all the different experiences that I've done in my career, but I'm at a point now where I'm like, I need more knowledge and I need more filling. And I think because that's the space that I'm in now is when I'm actually going to meet RuPaul, and it's been aligning me with a lot of great people and individuals. So I'm like, fingers crossed that moment happens sooner than later.
Man, but I can guarantee you this. He see you. He know he see you. Trust me, man.
Oh,
greatness can recognize greatness. You know what I mean? So it's definitely coming.
Respect.
So listen, y'all. Listen until then, man. Until the next episode, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Hollywood Jade. Make sure y'all catch up on Canada's Drag Race Season 2 because it's definitely going down. It's doing great things. Y'all go to that website. I will have it all in the articles for you guys, like you know I always do. So y'all make sure y'all tap in and follow him, man. All right. Good night.
Yes. Take care.